Hello everybody and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports for today's preview as Scotland take on Italy this weekend. The first match of round 5, which is, weirdly, potentially not the last weekend of matches. We sit there and we wait to see if Scotland versus France will take place at a later date or what will happen there. But what we do know is that this weekend is very defining for the Six Nations. And if Wales are to beat France, will be crowned Six Nations champions. For Scotland and Italy, slightly different ambitions. For Scotland, it's a chance for them to try and move up to sort of fourth potentially. If they can get a bonus point win. And depending on that game, if that game doesn't happen against France, it is likely they'll be handed a bonus point victory, which could take them to, even third. So it's a big match for Scotland and a big opportunity to sort of go out and really go and score a lot of points. There are quite a lot of changes. For Italy, it's their first opportunity, or it's their last opportunity, to get points on the board. They literally do not have a point on the Six Nations Championship table as is. No victories, no bonus points, nothing. So, plenty to play for both sides. Before we look at the teams themselves, which have got quite a few changes, got a couple of positional changes, which is quite interesting. Please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Give me your score predictions down below. Let me know what you think is going to happen. I'm going to go Scotland by 20 because I think they're playing very good rugby, and I think, unfortunately, the Italian defence does look a little bit like a sieve with the amount of holes there are in it. But hey, what do we know? So, in terms of the side, we'll start with Scotland, and the big sort of change there, or the big standout change, is Stuart Hogg is starting at fly half, which means Sean Maitland comes in at full back. Interesting to see. Stuart Hogg, we know his attacking qualities. He's been brilliant for Scotland the entire tournament, and for me, probably pushing for a starting spot in that British and Irish Lions team, especially with Lee Halfpenny being injured and stuff. I think he's probably at this stage the sort of the front runner for that number 15 red jersey. But quite a few changes in and across, quite a few changes in the front row and in the scrum. So if you look at 1 through 15, Rory Sutherland, David Cherry, Xander Ferguson are the front row. Sam Skinner partners Glenn Gilchrist in the middle row, and in the back row we've got Jamie Ritchie, Hamish Watson, who's been brilliant. I also think he'll be on the plane. Well, I suppose not on the plane potentially, but hey, whatever happens in the British Irish Lions tour, I think he probably will be part of the setup. Matt Ferguson there at 8th man. Scott Steele gets his first start in a Scottish jumper. He partners his captain Stuart Hogg. Duvan van der Merwe keeps the number 11 draw, and Darcy Graham is the other wing. In the midfield, you've got Sam Johnson, who is partnered by Hugh Jones, and Sean Maitland will run out at full back. On the bench, George Turner, Jamie Barty, Simon Bergen, Alex Craig, Nick Hayning, Ali Price drops to the bench. Jacob van der Walt will provide cover off the bench, as well as Chris Harris. So it's still a good Scottish side, and I think, especially for the pack, the likes of Sam Skinner, Glenn Gilchrist, a nice chance for them to try and sort of put their hand up. And I also think, it'll be interesting to see, I'm hoping we might be able to see more of Jacob van der Walt this weekend, maybe putting him on at sort of 60 minutes and moving Stuart Hogg back to full back, depending on what's happening. But a nice opportunity for Scott Steele in his first start to really sort of mark claim. I think Ali Price has been pretty solid, so I think, he doesn't have anything too much to worry about. But a good performance by Scott Steele would definitely put a little bit of doubt into the selectors' minds. In terms of the Italians, just 4 changes to the side and 2 in the front row. So we've got Daniel Fischetti and Marco Riccioni, who will partner off at prop. Luca Bigi at hooker will captain the side. Nicolo Canone and Federico Razzo will be the 2 locks. Sebastian Negri, Johan Mayer, and Michael Lamaro are an unchanged loose trio. So a nice little bit of continuity there. Stephen Varney, Paolo Busy, that hasn't changed the entire tournament and will not change this weekend. Montana Ione, Mattia Bellini are the 2 wings. Federico Mori and Jean Ignacio Brix are the 2 centers. Eduardo Padovani is the full back. And again, very, very, very few caps across them. You're looking at the likes of Federico Razza, Sebastian Negri, and Eduardo Padovani, and Mattia Bellini. They're the only players with over 20 caps. So it's still a very, very young and an inexperienced Italian side. But, Franco Smith is adamant. He's going to back this team. On the bench, got a little more experience because you've got somebody like Lavotti with 46 caps. Carlo Canna is the only one with 50 caps above there. Also, Maxime Banda's also got 28 caps. But yeah, so you've got Gianmarco Lecesi, Andrew Lavotti, and Jesus Zolocci. That is the front row placements. Riccardo Favretto and Maxime Banda will cover the rest of the scrum. And then Marcello Violi, Carlo Canna, and Marco Zanon will cover the back line there. So look, it's an exciting Italian side in that it's an Italian side that's building, and they're building towards doing something and building towards being better. Whether we're going to start seeing that anytime soon, unfortunately, we just don't quite know. We haven't really seen. We've seen a bit of glimmers, but we haven't seen a full 80-minute performance. This is their last opportunity to actually go out and put a performance that we've been waiting for from them in the tournament. And with Scotland making 7 changes, the best time, really, the best time for them to try and cause a bit of an upset, stay clear and try and maybe, just quieten down the conversations about them being kicked out of the Six Nations and the like. But let me know what you think is going to happen down in the comments below. Give me your score predictions. As I said, I'm going to go Scotland by 20. Let me know what you think. Please do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe if you are new. My name is Steven, and as always, I will see you very soon.